Hi, friends, and happy Monday. And I am coming to you live from my closet. This is the only place this morning where I seem to be able to escape my children long enough to make a video and say hi to you guys. So here I am, and ignore the mess. And I pray that you are having a wonderful Monday morning so far and that you're preparing to have an even better and more incredible week. Yesterday was Easter, and it was a little bit of a roller coaster of emotions for me. I was missing my family. I was sad that we were stuck home. I was missing you guys like crazy. Easter's one of my favorite Sundays to help with worship, and so it was really hard for me to not be leading worship in some capacity yesterday. We still did Easter eggs, and of course, we talked about the reason we celebrate, and we talked about the resurrection, and we spent time together as a family. But it was just hard. It was just different than our normal, and that kind of had its effect all day long on me. I was a little sad here and there, and frustrated here and there, and we're all stuck at home, and so it was just a lot of emotions all in one day. I am so thankful, though, for the opportunity that we had just to be together and to listen to Kyle's sermon, and for the opportunity we had on Saturday to see several of you. That was wonderful. So happy Easter, everyone. I pray that you enjoyed your weekend. I know we are going to be carrying on some of our Easter things this week. We got more fun, like decorative things over the weekend, and we're going to be probably decorating eggs and doing Easter, the bunny rabbit part of Easter all week, and talking more with our kids about what Easter really means. And so I pray that you had that opportunity as well with your family in whatever capacity that looked like. So this week I am solo parenting. I am on my own again this week, and that's a good thing in some ways and very difficult in other ways. We're very happy that Louis was able to get some work, but it's also just makes everything a little harder for me. But one of the things that I am committing to this week is to checking in differently. So I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little tired of Zoom calls. I'm getting a little overwhelmed by trying to manage a Zoom calendar on top of my kids' calendar, on top of my work calendar. I'm getting tired of trying to be on a Zoom call and kids screaming at me the whole time. So I love those, and I will keep participating in those. It's just hard. It's just a little tiring. And so I was like, well, this week, I'm going to challenge myself to do community a little bit different. And so I'm reminded of the passage in Acts 2 where it talks about the new church and what it looks like and how they were gathering together and they were giving to one another and they were taking care of one another and they were there together in spirit. It says really that they were doing all for the good of each other. They were all together. They were all giving and eating together and praying together and being together. Well, we can't be together right now, but we can do other things. And so one of the things that I like to do is I like to write cards and I like to write letters. And so I'm going to be checking in with my people and people in my community via some handwritten notes this week. I ordered some stamps and I'm gonna I'm gonna send out some cards. And I already did that a little bit last week too for my work crew, but I'm going to be doing that kind of in my broader community some. Another way that I think that we can build community and kind of replicate what the church was doing without being able to be together is that we can find ways to give back to our community. So maybe it's volunteering your time. If you are not high risk and you're able to get out of your home, maybe there's an organization or a nonprofit that you have given your time to or want to be giving your time to. Maybe there's just a community or a family on your street or in your neighborhood that needs food or they need encouragement of some way, maybe a drive-by celebration like some of us have been doing, or dropping off groceries on a front porch. If you're one of those people who is still going to the grocery store and you know people, single moms, people with older people who can't get out, people like me who are not able necessarily to leave because they've got kids at home, that's a great way to give back. If you are in a financial situation where you have not been affected by the pandemic as far as your finances go, this is a great opportunity to give wholeheartedly to organizations that are taking care of our community. Just there's so many ways that you can be connected, that you can be connected to one another and also be connected to the global what is going on right now. I think that this week, that is my biggest encouragement, my biggest call out for you guys is to not let this new normal become your normal. Know that this will end and this will get better and that we will get through this with each other. And so I really believe that we can do that this week. And I love to hear your suggestions if you want to leave comments below or you want to reach out to me personally. I love you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you. And thank you for doing church with me. Thank you for doing community with me. And I will see you soon.